So it's clear these calves will die in some weeks, and we will sell the meat, and it's not the happiest thing you can tell a visitor. But you have to tell the whole story, because we want to explain the visitors that if you drink milk, you need a cow that gets a calf, and in 50% of the time it will get a male calf. And so you have a male calf that won't give any milk. What you should do with this? You can't just raise it and let's grow it old and feed it all the time. It would be much too expensive. You need an idea to do something with it, and that's the opportunity.
Waiting party for him.
A waiting party?
Yes. He should marry, maybe.
Wedding.
Yeah. No, we have. Our idea is that we give these male calves a happy life too, because some years ago, when we hadn't partnerships that bought these meat, we had to sell them in the age of 2 weeks, and we sold them to companies that only raise calves for meat production, but not organic, just conventional, and they never saw the light again. And that was not very good, because they had a very far transportation way, and they were only 2 weeks old. And at this time we got about 30 euro for one calf. 30 euro, but we already fed them for 150 euro. Because we here, like I told you, we have a circle. We only feed our own food from our own fields. We don't buy it anywhere very cheap. We build it by our own. And so this is very expensive to raise them. And we sell it exclusive to one company, and they are allowed to sell it as Ökodorf Brodowin calf meat. And they are the only ones who are allowed to sell it. So they give us only the money for raising them, for feeding them, and for the slaughtering. Not more. We are only able to raise them, and we don't earn anything from it. But we can tell everybody that we raise them, that we don't give away the responsibility, and we care about. And that's the deal.
You have spent much money, much time for raising them, and it is not profitable.
It's
in
not
some way. How do you compensate it then if you sell for very low price?
We don't make minus here. That's the most important thing, and we get money over the milk. Then the touristic part, then the gastronomy. And we make more out of the meat of our milk cows. We verarbeiten sie? We process them. Yeah, we process the meat. We don't only sell the meat of the pure cow. We process it to sojanka or goulash or
like for some dishes in Germany.
Yeah.
For a plate of food which you would really eat.
Yeah, and so you always get a higher price. Yeah, but in early times this was minus.
No
benefit. Yeah, we had no benefits. Yeah, and now we have just a zero, and that's better than in earlier times. Yeah.
Then to go down.
Yeah.
In general, do you get funding from any side, or are you self?
No, we aren't allowed to get any funding. We are a company. We have a part. We make nature conservation projects. We have 15 nature conservation projects, like. We plant hedges, or we have a district where bats can live, and for this we can get fundings. It's only for the conservation, it's only for the nature, but not for our company. Our company has to live by its own. Yeah. Okay. You can go inside and make photos. I saw you are very interested.
So that's another version to get your company running. Some might be not self-sustaining, but you have another part of your company which is making a lot of money, and you compensate it. and still have a good reputation.
So huge.
Every time in the summer, like in May or June, we make a big farm party. That's our biggest touristic event. For example, in this building, we have a market. We invite this year we invited about 60 people that are manufacturers, or they have interesting things to inform people about organic stuff, or they do. They are goldsmiths, or anything interesting you need on a market. And then we invite to a big farm party where everybody can visit us and drive with these machines together with us, and ride on horses and everything, like a big event on one weekend. And I think that's very important too, because on this event you have agriculture and fun together. It's for kids, it's for families. You can taste a lot of things. You can you can camp if you want on the meadow, and the whole day we make tours over the farm, so everybody can have a very nice day on the countryside. This is all our property, yes, and we have our own area where we where the mechanics work, and we have some partnerships that you give these machines away for a day if anybody needs it, but you will get from this company another one if you need one. Yeah, so it's very, very important. You have in your you can't do it by your own. You always need a backup.
And is 2,000 hectares of the territory is your property, or do you rent from the government?
We rent not from the government. We rent from private persons. Like I told you in the past, when we were LPG in the GDR, there were the farmers that gave their land together, but they were forced by the government in the early times. But then, after the reunification of Germany, they had their land back, and they thought, okay, what should I do with my land now? There was one person who had 4 hectares, and there was one person who had 40 hectares. And the one with the 40 said, okay, I can work by my own, I can feed my family with this. But the one with the 4 hectares said, okay, what should I do with this? I can't live with that. I want my job at this company. And so all these people said, okay, we will work together again in a cooperative. And now we have like 400 or 500 people who rent their land to us. There are very small areas and very big areas. There are lakes between and woods between, and it's a very administrative work to speak to those people, to write a letter every year that they say, okay, next year I will give my land to you again and not to anybody else, or sell it to a company who wants to build, like Elon Musk, a big fabric. Yeah. And that's a very hard work, but it's always about, like you said, communication.
Yeah, great effort.
We invite them for the farm event in the summer, and it's always about handshakes and have you any problem? Tell me about how are you, and only with this and our transparent kind of working, they know what we are doing here, that we make something good for the nature. They want to be a part of it. And it's very interesting because in whole Germany, the amount of birds that eat insects is decreasing. And only here, and in some other small areas in Germany, but here in Bodowin and around, the amount of birds who eat insects is raising. So, and also the insects itself. And so you can imagine if you don't use pesticides, like we don't do this, it's a good it's a good job. Yeah,
that's why the number of birds are
yeah.
growing up.
And the people want to make their vacation here because it's a healthy area. Yeah. Yeah. You can imagine if you are camping anywhere and you see the tractor is driving with glyphosate right beside you, I don't want to camp there.
Just to add to that, you know, when I was a young boy, my father would say, "Watch the family car," and always where the headlights were, it was full with insects. And nowadays it's not. Like we have a terrible decrease in insects. And so what the lady's saying is very, very important because we have a crisis for insects
Because of using
pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, it's all the same. And yeah, we and then in the future we won't have this amount of fruits because we need the insects for a lot of jobs in the nature. And so you can't think, okay, today I get an amount of I don't know, 5 tons of crops from my hectare. You have to think about what will I get in 50 years on this same ground. And so you have to count. And not like what I get today, but what's about the next 10 years, 50 years.
We
Yeah.
contribute much effort to the future.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and animals are always for tourists great. Happy animals, healthy animals. And as you can see, you can go everywhere on this farm. There's no fence, there's no border. You can have a look everywhere. It's not very tidy everywhere, but it's open. Yeah.
How does it happen because of pesticide?
Yeah, that's right.
Now here, how you grow? You don't use, right?
Yeah, we use. Yeah, I can tell you all. Instead of pesticides, we use mechanic work. You can imagine that was one of the reasons why in 30 years ago the people said we want to do organic farming, because they were afraid they would all lose their jobs when they do a normal farm. And now we have, for example, on the field where the vegetable grows, we do it by our hand. We put the pests. Pests? No, that's not the pest. It's Unkraut.
Seeds?
The herbs we don't want. The herbs we don't want. We only want the carrot, we want the onion and everything. The herbs we don't want, we put it away by our hand or with some tools. Yeah. Yeah, and it's not. We don't use any pesticides, and we use a circle of the fruit of the
mixer.
The Fruchtfolge, the mixture. Yeah, of the. This year we. Yeah, the chain of the fruit. Yeah. This year we use vegetables, and then there are crops. Then there is only green field for the food for the cows, and we have about 8 changes. 8 years we use, and so we have a very healthy ground.
So it's not a monoculture.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. You have all, okay, shoes.
What's the type, kind of this?
Holstein schwarzbunt. Ein Holstein-Rind.
How many liters milk?
They give about, our cows give between 22 and 28 liters a day.
A day, 20?
Yeah, but it's only because we feed them and we hold them as organic cows. They would be able to give up to 50 liter a day if we give very intensive food.
Which kind of food do you give normally?
First of all, they eat a lot of grass. That's normal that
No
they give.
barley?
Huh?
Barley, you don't use it?
We use silage.
Yeah.
Yeah, grass silage, corn silage. Then we use for the protein we use lupine, not soy. Lupine, it's
Kind of
it's another kind of like peas, like peas or beans. It's a kind of bean. Yeah, and it grows here, lupine.
Are these cows oriented for milk mating and
Yeah.
for meat?
This
as
is
well?
the
Yes?
the
Because
genetics
they are-
of this cow is only milk. You see it. You see the bone structure very good, and they got milked some hours ago. The otter is not very big now. Oh, okay, that's. I have to tell the colleague that the cow
You
is not.
by seeing that they become smaller, that they just got milk.
No, I know the clock, the time when they got milked. It's always in the early morning, and after milking they can leave the stable, and then they can choose if they want to be outside or do they want to be in the stable. The door is always open. They can always choose. The cows choose. Yeah, the cow choose. And if it would be much more windy and the rain would be harder, then they would go into the stable. In the winter, they lie in the snow and everything. Sometimes it's very surprising what a cow likes.
How much minus degrees?
Huh?
In winter, how much degrees?
In winter we have like minus 10 grade Celsius.
But the cows outside, yeah?
They like it very much when it's cold. Their best temperature is about 5 degrees. They like it very much. If it's too hot, if it's like 25 degrees, they are all in the stable. Yeah, and there they have a ventilator with rotating air.
Gets too
And
cold also you inside the yard or something?
the door is open. They can decide. Yeah.
Enough space, yeah, for all cows.
Yeah, we go inside later.
Do you change the pastures year by year? Or
The pastures, no, the pastures always stay the pastures. There will never grow any vegetable because we need it right beside the stable. You need the area that the cow can leave the stable and is right on the meadow. Because we don't want to have the work to bring them in and take them out and bring them in. They have to choose by their own.
Yeah.
Okay, here you can see our food, a part of the food we produce by our own. The straw and the hay and the silage we have inside. Huh? Potatoes? Yeah, it's like snacks for the cows. It's between just a few. Yeah.
Do you always use potatoes status for feeding your cows? What is better, silage or?
And we, as every cow gets about 35 up to 40 kilogram of food per day.
Per day,
Plus on the meadow they eat the grass.
including the grass and the meat.
Yeah, as including the grass, it's 50 kilo a day per cow, and they drink 100 liter a day. And the potato, it's only the bad potato, like that we damaged at the when we got it from the field. And it's only a few. It's like a snack. It's like a snack or a treat for them. It's a nice thing if they grow and they search inside the food for it, and they are happy if they find one potato. It's only a bit.
It is not a regular.
Sometimes they get a carrot or pastinac and everything. It's the same as you can see. If you have a look, here is silage under because we process it like this. We cut the grass, clover. No, it's not dry. We do lactobacillus on it, like in yogurt, and then it's fermented. And then we have a very sour, I don't know, you know silage, how it smells, yeah?
Yeah, it smells now.
And you don't, it's not allowed to get oxygen. And because of this, we do this on the top, and we drive with a tractor on it to press it completely.
And you,
Yeah.
you also use salt, yeah, inside.
No salt, microbacteria, lacto. Salt?
Yes.
You use salt? Okay, I don't know about salt. That's interesting.
Inside silos, we use salt.
Okay. I'm not. I have to say I'm a nutrition. I studied nutrition. I'm no agriculture expert, and I never heard about it. Maybe I can't answer you this. Ach so, wir haben noch Entschuldigung, natürlich.
Das sind dieselben selber schuld, ich weiß, aber
Ist alles okay.
einmal kurz.
Alles gut.
Can you please step up and first listen to the tour? We will have
It snows.
Yeah, it's a very strange rain today. It's no problem if you go on the farm later. I don't know if you have much time, but it's okay. Yeah, as I told you, it's not very tidy everywhere. So. Nein, nicht Arabisch, Englisch. Workshop. Oh, don't slip, please. It's very slippy. investment.
In the field, over there, grazing cows are for milk.
Yeah,
These are not for milk.
these are not yet for milk because they are too young.
Yeah, okay.
I would tell this to all the people. I want to wait.
You have different kind of genetics of cows, yes? Or the
No, it's
same?
all the same. It's
All the
it's Holstein. It's
Holstein.
it's a kind. It's an area in Germany. It's called Schleswig-Holstein,
Holstein.
and these cows are from there. It's in the north of Germany. It's Holstein. Yeah.
Holstein.
You always we have a anyway. We have a shield there. I can show you. Here you see all the. We visited the process of the growing of the cows. We saw the very young ones. Then we saw the young ones in the groups. And when they get 100 days old, they come in here. It's our stable for the young calves that aren't a milk cow yet, but they are here together with the bull. I saw him. Yeah, there he is, the bull. He's a very young one.
Young
No,
and
that's
strong,
that. It's it's a bull.
yeah? Mokha, yeah?
Huh?
Mokha.
Okay. Okay. And the bull is responsible now for producing calves. Now it's only one. Yeah. But would you please listen? In the next generation, we use another bull, and we always, if this doesn't work, buy sperm. We buy sperm from other bulls. You have a magazine where you can choose. I use the sperm of this bull. He has like 2 generations of very healthy calves, and then you can buy it.
For example, how much costs this?
We don't sell it. We don't sell any cow, but approximately. Oh, you asking things. If you never sell a cow, you don't know. If I could, a liter of milk costs 52 cents. The raw milk, and if it gives every, like we say, 22 liters a day, you can count, and it gets like 8 or 9 years old. And then you have the meat. You will get about 300 kilograms of meat, and that's the worth of the cow.
What is the bulls?
The bulls, what they do?
Yeah.
They do their job as a bull, and they produce calves. And these are all the female calves now. They are about 1 year old.
You don't sell the bulls?
No, we buy them because we don't raise them by our own. We buy the good genetics. We buy a bull from another farm that raises only bulls.
How often do you change the bulls?
We need to do this every generation because we aren't allowed to take the same bull on his daughter. Yeah.
But what will you do with the previous bull?
He won't get very old. He will get like 3 years old.
And then cut.
Yeah.
This in Tajikistan $1,000.
Maybe?
But
Yeah.
not Goldstein.
$1000 стоит такой.
Yes?
Excuse me?
I mean the name of this cow.
The name of the race?
Yes.
Holstein. Holstein. I will show you a plate where the name is written on.
So did you make it
Yeah,
specially
that is special because of organic farming. These cows have to experience how it is when they get outside. Now they are very young. They have to eat very much energy to get a good digestion system. And so they aren't allowed to go on the meadow now. But later they have to see, okay, this is rain, this is sun, that they experienced it.
Yeah, to be adjusted.
Yeah, and because of this we took away the roof. Here you see there is a different race inside. You see it's a little bit brown.
Yes.
Yeah, and there is a very other different name, Uckermarker. It's a meat cow. There is a genetic of a meat cow inside, so it won't give very much milk. I guess this cow won't be a milk cow later. We will bring it to the slaughtery too.
These ones are for producing.
This is for producing milk, yeah. But now they don't have an udder because they did not get a calf yet. They are just pregnant, hopefully.
Francisca, what do you do with the oats of the cows that they didn't eat and they?
This is not for eating. This is for the manure. Manure. Yeah, we compost it all.
The best compost.
Like you see there, the mound there. You saw it's all the. We put it outside every day and put new stuff in. We don't have these splatted floor. Splatted floor. I don't. We don't have. We don't collect the urine. We have all together with the straw, and this we compost.
We call it dung.
Yeah, dung. Yeah, that's right.
So dung, this grass assimilates together. You just take out there and you leave it there. Nothing you add to that.
We bring it outside all, and then we let it there for 6 months to compost it for 6 months, and then.
Do you cover it with something or just
No, we let it outside, and then it's the best fertilizer ever.
Потому что наши делают ошибку, что малдың боғын жөн эле талага чачып койсок
We are making a hole and put it
Okay.
6 months.
You are making a hole. Okay, we make it very easy. Just outside, put it down the earth. And
that's the
One
best.
question.
Yeah.
How often do you clean it? Because in Kyrgyzstan we usually clean everything. What is under the cows or horses?
We
near
try to
everything.
do it every day, but I have to say, right now we have a problem with people working here. So like every 2 or 3 days, and if it rains, it looks terrible. And so
you clean it.
Yeah.
And
Today we will go now to the stable with the milk cows, and there it got fresh cleaned today, and normally it gets cleaned every day.
Yeah, interesting for them. They are interesting for us.
Yeah, very interesting. Sind die toll.
one question.
Yeah.
When you bring eggs and lots of the cows, do you put it in the sunlight or in the shadow place?
It's a sunlight place.
Sunlight
Yeah.
place, it's okay, yeah?
Yeah, it's. I don't think. I never heard they think that much about it. They only bring it outside and they let it there, where the place is.
Because,
Yeah.
because your cow sets were inside, and you will put it away outside.
Yeah,
yes?
yeah, that's right. I have to have a look. 1 moment, please. Mrs. Yeah, I wanted to show you the plate with the race on it. You can make a photo. This is the Holstein. Yeah, that's a race. So. Haben wir noch Zeit für einen Kuhstall? Ja, ne?
Ja, wir haben noch genau bis
Gut.
11:30 habe ich jetzt.
Okay, sehr gut.
Also das war 11:30 so losfahren, aber ja.
Ja.
Da können die noch kurz in den Laden vielleicht.
Ja,
uns
genau.
aufmachen.
Okay, then let's go to the milking cows, the real ones.
Milking cows?
The milk cows.
Holsteins,
Yeah.
are they sustainable when the weather is very cold? Oh, this is
Yeah, they like it. The best degree for them is 5 to 10.
5 to 10.
Minus is okay too, but 5 to 10 is the best. But minus, I don't know. But they are from the north, so
Yeah,
I think they would like it. So would you join me to the next place? No, no. And our farm wouldn't work without the animals, because if you have the circle and you need the dung, you need animals that produce the dung. And so our work depends on the animals. Okay, we must here.
Again, you said you need to taste or
We need the animals for producing manure and fertilizer for our fields. We need it for the circle. And so a vegetarian is not very, I don't think he's very responsible, because if you only drink milk but don't eat the meat, what should happen to the male cows?
Yeah.
What should happen to them? They exist. Okay, we go inside here.
If they don't exist, so the milk cows will not exist.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, these are the real ones. These are our milking cows. Yeah. These are the real ones that we milk. These give milk. These are not the young ones.
how old are they?
They are between 3 and 9 years. And there you can see we have some nice stuff in here, like a massage for the cow.
Interesting.
Lady?
It's everybody is a lady in here.
They have problem with their legs.
It's only sprayed. It's sprayed color for the for the doctor. That he knows we spray some cows for marking them. That the doctor knows, okay, these cow I have to have a look on. And the other thing is a pedometer. It's for like a fitness tracker at the cow. Yeah, we count the steps and we count how much is the cow laying or walking. And if the cow is just laying, we know something's not good and we have to call the vet. Very important here, we have a free stable. The cows can go and they can, like you see, the cows you saw on the meadow outside, they are from this stable here. They are all outside because they choose here. They are here because the milking was just some minutes ago, I guess. And they will leave it later.
Okay.
The milking stand is inside there. You can't see, we can't visit it because it's inside. And they come outside here, and then they are ready.
Here, they enter
Yeah,
milking
yeah,
here and come
yeah.
out from
And, right. No, they enter there, and they go a circle here.
Okay.
It's a
Can we
circle.
see how
No, it's inside, unfortunately, and it's ready now.
They need
it's not ready?
micro cleaning. That's why we don't allow it here.
Francisca, one question.
Yeah.
So when the cow got away,
Yeah.
went away, it stopped. The message stopped. Is it like sensitive or like?
This it has to press it up.
They
It has
press
to
it,
stand
then
on and lift it a bit, and then it starts for 2
and it
minutes or
works,
1
yes.
minute.
And then it.
Yeah, it has
goes
to
around,
start it
yeah?
by its own, and it's very interesting because not every cow is able to do this. Not every cow is intelligent and gets it, how it works. And sometimes a cow makes it on, and then another cow with a higher rank in the herd comes and then says, okay, I want to use it now. Yeah. Not every cow understands how it works. Very interesting. We have a free, they can run here free, but we have this, as you can see. And you can see here too. It's now, it's fixed. These cows are waiting for the doctor. We have just one area in the whole stable where we have this. In the earlier times, 30 years ago, when it wasn't organic, every cow lived like that the whole day. They stand here and they eat, and in the back they get milked. That's the whole day. That was the whole day of a cow. And now we have these free stables where they can walk. But if the vet is coming, then you want to have a safe work spot. And they have horns and maybe they don't feel very well. And so we fix them that the doctor can do his job. And now they are waiting.
It's 10 years.
Yeah, yeah.
10 years old, yeah? 10,
No, I would say this cow is only 6 like this. And it's very, it does not look very healthy. No, she does not look very healthy.
Yeah, you milk it a lot.
Thick.
Maybe she's waiting because of this reason, yeah. It's, as you can see, it's... Yeah. Yeah, that's the code. It says it's from. Oh, please don't, because she can't go away, and so she panics. If you go to this cow, you can say, okay, hey, I want to touch you. Do you want this too? It's no problem. No, they only have numbers, and the number is.
The names.
This is a name. Yeah, the number is a name. Yeah, and if you want to touch a cow, you can just stay here and wait if it's interested or not. I guess it's not interested. Yeah, eating. Maybe she is interested. Alles gut. And you can see why we think horns are very important. At this cow, you can see she damaged her horns some time ago, and there's blood inside. It's not some dead part of the body. There's blood inside, and it grows back together. Yeah. Our oldest cow is 12 years old. I don't know where she is anywhere. 180, 180, yeah.
180.
And
so every day each car cows about 100 liters of milk, let's say, average.
Every cow per day, 28 liter.
28
every
liters,
cow.
And 1 liter is 48 cents, eh?
48.
1 liter of milk is
52 cents. The raw milk,
Because it is eco milk, that's why it's
yeah, that's more
yes,
expensive,
yeah.
yeah, because it's ecological.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you see, we made some important buildings. It's not only for a free stable, like a free walking stable. It has also these beds. We have like parking slots.
Yeah.
The cow goes in and the butt looks out. So if they if they shit or something like this, it does not go inside of the bed. It stays very clean.
Has everyone has their own place, or do they change?
It's a funny thing. They like their own place. They go back to the same place, but they don't need to.
They are going to their own place by themselves?
By themselves. They do everything by themselves.
You don't say, osh, go
No,
there.
the only thing we force them to is to go inside the milking area, that they go inside, because we don't have a robot.
There is a parking and
Yeah, and then we clean the udder, and then we put the pumps on it.
Pools there also,
Yeah, yeah.
And, 1 week, 3 days, they're going to the pool and you are cleaning
I don't
swimming
understand.
pool like a cow, for the cow.
A pool for
A
the cows.
pool?
For the cleaning.
No,
Cleaning? No,
no.
they clean themselves, right?
No, we clean the otter, only the otter, with warm water. Yeah, every part of the otter, and then we milk them. It's only with the hand. The people make it with the hand.
Because we visit one time in Estonia.
Okay.
Like this big farm, and they have
A
pool
pool.
for the cow.
Oh, nice. Okay. Great.
Good idea.
I will have this in mind. But we are thinking about a milking robot. This exists too. Then the cows go to the robot, and there comes a mechanic arm.
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
I think in
milking
Austria it's
robots
very
there.
common, right?
8
Yeah.
cows standing.
It's
8
great.
cart,
Yeah.
Why the
and
lady
milking
cannot
robots
do
working
Yeah.
their job.
We can do this too, but we have to buy it.
It's
No,
expensive.
your ladies cannot feeding milk.
Feeding milk?
Yes, it's in our side. Woman
We,
is doing.
yeah, we do it by a woman is doing it here, but we think about changing it. That we do it with a robot.
They don't have right of robot. They will let them.
Yeah,
In
because
other countries it's always
yeah,
very common.
because
No, because
we
our cow, they know who is coming. Then let or not.
no, the robot is not coming. The robot stands anywhere, and the cow is going to the robot because it feels okay. My udder is very full, and I want to give it away. I don't want it anymore. I want to get milked. And researchers say that when you have a robot, the cow gets milked up to 3 times a day, not only 2 times like we do it with humans. And this is very interesting that the cow wants to get milked.
I'm hearing that cows say, okay, let's
Yeah.
I will go and feeding my milk. They're not doing like this.
Yeah.
Yes,
No.
because it's so full.
They are so full,
ladies
yeah.
going make massage. Then she let to take.
Yeah.
Да, не, говорю,
We
Yes,
get
it's manual.
yeah, manual. All the cows. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 2 times a day. Yeah, woman and a man.
Yeah, both.
Both,
It's
both.
not free.
Yeah.
Germany gender free.
The same in
Yeah,
our country.
yeah.
Yes, same. Men and women.
And she's ready right now, but she will get back today in the afternoon, and they will milk them a second
Work for
time.
milking.
How many?
How many people work for milking special?
Now 3.
three for 100.
3. It's one person milks them all at one time, and then it's a break, and then another person comes in the afternoon.
That's efficiency.
That's efficiency. It's always the same hand step. They clean cow comes in, they clean the udder, they do the pumps on it, yeah, it's very
How
hard.
many liters do they provide per day?
22 to 28 liters a day from every cow. Okay, the last step is the dairy.
So you don't use any, like, for example, everything is by manual, right?
Yeah.
For example, you don't use any assimilation, just a bull for beer. And without any assimilation to breed.
What's the question?
For calves, for new calves.
For new calves,
Only you use the bulls, yeah?
we use bulls and we buy sperm.
But
We do both because we need different genetics inside the cow. Okay, let's finally go to the dairy. Yeah.
We milk not without pumps, with
Only with hand? No, that we don't. It's a machine that uses the final milking. Yeah.
Like, as a person who lives in Central Asia, we have a lot of meat. I don't really like have an opinion which one is right.
Yeah.
Because yesterday I've seen a person who's wearing mask and holding screen where they're showing
Yeah.
they killing animals, investing and everything. Maybe you can.
The killing of the animals. You think it's not right to do this? Or?
I don't know. Here people are like spreading as more information as they can, so people can become vegan and vegetarian.
Yeah, that's right. We get a lot of information, and sometimes you have activists, we call it, nature activists or animal rights activists, that break into some stables and they make videos of some bad circumstances for the animals, and then you can see it in the internet, what happened there. And because of this, we are open for everybody, because we don't want to hide anything. It can happen that there is a cow on the meadow that breaks down and dies. It happens sometimes, and sometimes there is a visitor who films it.
Yeah.
But if you can look back up to 30 years of an open farm and there's only one video, then you can say, okay, everything's fine, that's completely normal. You have to be transparent, and I think if you shut your farm down and don't let anyone see, then I would ask myself too, what do they do there? Why don't they open their doors? And if you see something bad, then I understand why people don't want to eat meat. But it isn't, in my opinion, it's no solution, because you need, like we said, the dung, the manure from the animals to have nutrition for your soil, for your ground. If you don't have it, you only have the green dung. You can plant some plants. They bind chemistries into the ground, like clover and lucerne is a thing, but that's not enough. And then you have to think about some areas where people only have like goats in the desert, and the goats eat some very, very nasty plants, and then the people can milk the goat and they get protein from the animal. People can't eat what our cows eat. People can't eat what a goat can eat. The bacteria inside a cow is able to produce protein from plants, and that's great. And you can't do this as a human. And so you need ways to treat animals good. I think it's no solution to don't have any animals, because think about it. You had to kill them all. Where are they if you don't need them? If we have some cooperatives that tried to save some old races, some old animal races, and you would leave it all. There would be no pig, there would be no cow, there would be no chicken, and I would say it can't work. But they discuss it in the science.
Human body needs proteins.
Yeah, we need proteins, and the cow and the goat is able to produce it. Yeah, here we have the dairy. It's made out of glass too. Here we process up to 5 million liters of milk per year.
And doing here. Here is
Here.
cow, here is...
Yeah, we have a direct connection
So
to
it's fresh all the time.
It's fresh. It's every day fresh, and we only pasteurize it. So we have a fresh milk that you have to do in the fridge, and it's only durable for 7 days. And we produce, if we have too much milk, because we have some partner farms. We have 5 other farms that deliver their milk to us because they don't have their own dairy. And if we have too much milk, we produce cheese. That's the best way to make it durable.
Producing cheese and these things, do you have, for example, days where people can try cheese, try milk, like these kind of things to attract even more tourists and make it something more experiencing?
It's very important that we have the farm shop there, because there you can stand and say, can I taste the cheese before I buy it? There you can do it every day. And like I told you, we have the big farm party, a big farm event, where we give it away a very big amounts. And there everybody can come and get a tour without any costs. Yeah, but you can try it every time you want if you ask. It's no problem.
Okay, but it's not like an event that you or sell it as a tour even?
No.
It's just about tourism purposes, right?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
you would define a tour,
Yeah.
and then okay, let's make some cheese together, then try out the cheese,
Yeah.
and at the end of the tour
For
you
kids,
can take it.
For kids we do it very often, that we make a table with different kinds of cheese, and they have to taste, and then they can guess, okay, what's inside, what herb, or what it's pepper or chili, and it's for children very good that they can experience food. Here's a cow, here's a dairy, there's a cheese, they get it, it's all connected, and that's very important for them.
Mainly it's all fresh, don't close anything.
It's all fresh, yeah. And you can have a look like they work, and then so you trust the product. Yeah, there you can see people working there. Because of the construction, it's a bit.
No problem.
Yeah.
Do you get some cream from the milk or no?
Yeah, we get cream from the milk, and we sell the whole milk with all the cream, because that's very interesting. The organic customer wants a very natural product, and he don't want to buy a milk without fat. He wants a normal milk. And so you can say 80% normal milk and 20% reduced fat. And because of this, we have not much butter. We can't give it away. We don't produce cream for selling. We produce butter, and that's it. Yeah.
How many percent of butter do you produce?
Percentage?
Yeah, I mean the fatness of
82%. 82% of fat, yeah. And the milk has 3.7, and the fat reduced milk is 1.5. It's like normal. And we sell it in a was war denn Pfand? Deposit? Deposit, genau. We sell the milk in a deposit bottle, so the people can give it away and get money back. And we sell it in a one-way bag, and it's a very special bag because it's made 40% out of chalk, calcium carbonate. It's where the teacher writes with chalk. And this is a very light packaging. Yeah. Yeah. And we have these two packagings for our milk.
No plastic.
No. Yeah, it's a bit plastic inside. You need a bit plastic
Okay,
inside.
but not as in.
Not about 40% chalk.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you don't use antibiotics?
We use antibiotics at our cows if one cow is ill and the doctor has to say, okay, this one cow gets this medication. And after the last medication of the cow, we will throw the milk away for 2 weeks.
Yes.
But only for one animal. It's not allowed to give one medication to all the cows. It's like if a human goes to the doctor and we say, okay, this cow needs a date with the doc, and then the doc says, okay, we will get this. And this can be antibiotic. But 2 weeks after the last dose. Yeah.
How do you notice the tendency of illness of the cows? Because in our country there are some new diseases among cattle or sheep.
Okay.
So what is in your country? What kind of situation?
The most common situation is that there is inflammation of the udder. That's the most thing, because we milk it 2 times a day, and if there is something on it, or the food, like you saw, the food silage, if it's not, if it was on oxygen a longer time, it's not very good for the silage, and then we have the problem with the digestion of the cow, and that can lead to inflammation of the cow. But I don't know that we have any new illness here. Yeah, if you don't have any other question, I would say thank you. It was a very nice trip, because I'm always very happy if there are a lot of questions and the visitors are interested. You can imagine if I have a tour here with teenager of 14, 15, they don't ask anything. And so thank you very much for your interest, and I wish you a nice trip back to Berlin later.
Thank you very much for your information.
It was really interesting.
Yeah, I would tell you now how you get through the construction area into the shop. Yeah, we do our own baking and cooking here. Hallo Kerstin. Das riecht aber gut bei euch. Ach, hallo. Sie kenne ich, glaube ich, noch gar nicht.
Nee, wir kennen sie nicht. Markus.
Hallo Markus.
Hallo.
Franziska, ich mache die Öffentlichkeitsarbeit. Die Öffentlichkeitsarbeit, genau. Deswegen hier haben wir gerade eine Tour mit Leuten aus, warte mal, Usbekistan, aus Tadschikistan, Usbekistan, Tadschikistan und Kirgisistan. Okay, gut, alles klar. Also ein bisschen mit Händen und Füßen.
Ja.
Oder wir haben jemanden, der dolmetscht. Englisch ist super.
Ja, Russisch ist bei mir.
Gut, Frau.
We can buy it, right?
Yeah, you can buy it, and our products, our dairy products are here in the fridge. You can see Ökodorf Brodowin, and there are some other foods we do from the, like you see, with meat in it, but it's very expensive. Like from the cow. This is food in a glass. We take it back and you can use it again and again. It's for the deposit. Yeah, and this we do with our animals in the last step.
Preparing from this farm?
Yeah. No, it's not all from this farm. We buy some stuff like, this is not from us. This is not from us, but you can always read from where it is, because we have this European sign, and you see it's French. It's from French. This is ours. This is ours.
Honey?
This is how from honey from our area.
You have a beer, yeah?
Yeah, we have bees.
Inside of this farm.
But this is a partnership. We have a beekeeper that works for us, and he has his bees on our area. And because of this, it's our honey.
All your area, it's meaning you bought from the government. How many?
Not from the government, from private people that are renting their area to us, okay. And it's about 500 people.
500 people?
500 people that give their area to us, and we rent it. We pay.
You pay.
Yeah, but we have about, I don't know, didn't told you, about 30% is our own. We bought it. 30% of the area is our own. And we try to
own its companies.
Of the company, yes, of the company. And we try to buy it when we can afford it every time, because it's much safer, because we are not dependent of the people. We try to try to buy it if we can.
Do you know the 1 year's incoming budget your company gets?
No. our delivery service, the whole trading company in the last year made about 9 or 10 million euro. Yeah, only the trading company, as I told you, not the dairy and not the agriculture, only the trading company. And there you can imagine we also buy some stuff like olive oil from Tunisia. We buy it and we resell it, and there is the income too. Yeah, and this is a whole shop. There are our products at the basement, but then there is the whole organic stuff on top, so you can buy here everything you need at home. Okay.
And the good thing is that it's not a big supermarket as in Germany. For example, Netto, the big supermarket just next to your hotel. Everything is like 3 or 5 times. You don't need it. It's like you need one type of oil and 2 types of cheese to choose from, but not this mass production where everything is cheap, and half of it is thrown out because it's just too much produced. Rather having in smaller quantity and in good quality.
We have seen Danish bio markets.
Dens, Dens, beer company.
They sell
exactly.
Like this organic products.
So, Francisco, that was all.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Before I
go, I will give this back to you, and I wish you a very nice trip back.
And on